Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Midday Money on a Monday, the 6th of March. Welcome on into the show. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. Give the podcast a follow on all the podcast networks. I threw it out in the chat there for you. If you haven't already, subscribed. Go for it. Have fun. Promo code's in there, 3120 for a week of plays. Can't beat that. A month of plays for $120. I have a package up. It's $44. You get the whole week for $31. I don't know. Make the smart money move, people. Use your heads. Use your heads for once in your life. All right. We'll load up the free picks. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Free picks are rolling out there as well. If you want to check that out, Mr. Sean Higgs, go for it. I also load up the tournament picks that we have pending and what's on the agenda for tomorrow's, and I'll put them in the site here as well. But if you're on Twitter, hey, you get a little bit ahead of time. So I guess there's that for you to look forward to, or not. All right, let's do our little recap. Again, we did this last night. We'll just do it again today. What do we go? 2-6 in a video? Are you kidding me? Half-point loser, 1-point loser, OT loser. We got to get right. 204 and 201 in video, down 31-88. We'll rebound. There was no baseball, no NBA, no hockey. Same with today. I looked at baseball. Not really baseball, because that's these totals are just wild. So I don't know. My usual Astros, Cubbies, fading whoever the Yanks, Mets, Dodgers have, kind of stuff like that. Orioles. NBA. We did like some NBA last night on the late show. And listen, that Cleveland line, 3-6. Pacers, I don't know. Miami under, sure. Fade Toronto on the road, I get it. Kings at home, sure. Why not? Anyway, you know what? I wrote recap. I didn't even write down the time. It doesn't make a difference. Whatever. Let's do today's picks. Let's roll them up here. I forgot they didn't fit in there, so they're on a separate page. And it's funny, from last night to tonight, we have some changes. So Idaho State stays the same, +5. New Orleans +7 stays the same. Milwaukee money line is on here as well. Weber over stays. Chattanooga under arrives 153. BYU +7 arrives. I was thinking maybe St. Mary's there, but you know what? We have a extra day of rest. It wasn't nonstop play from Friday, Saturday. They were off yesterday. I'll take the 7. They've covered 6 straight in this series. And I was thinking about the under. It was 130 when I was doing a show with Ross and Jesse, and then it drops down to a 127. A 128. I was like, wow. Because Mary's played some good defense, but I don't know. I'm going to just stay with BYU +7. And San Fran. I thought about the Zags, right? They put up 90 a game. Run it up. But you look at this number. I mean, it's a 14 spot. What are we doing here? At home they're laying 15, 16. This is a neutral. Again, a day off. Okay, you had a double overtime on Saturday night. You're still, I guess, fresh. I mean, you're rested just like the other guy, and it's rest versus playing every day, right? Do we like the rest and the rust, or should we say, are we going to be nice and rested, or are we going to be a little rusty? These guys haven't played in 10 days, St. Mary's and the Zags. So I'll look a little towards the dogs there, and we'll see how it goes. Tim is with us. Hey, you want to do some NBA? Welcome back. Maybe college baseball. What do you got going on?
There's only 4 games in college baseball today. I didn't bet any of them because Mondays there's normally not a lot, especially after all the teams coming off of weekend series. NBA, I do have a couple of plays. I have 3. One of them is my best bet. My best bet is in the Hawks Heat game. So that one's there. I did grab the Cavs at -2.
Yeah, it's the opening number.
And that was before all the games that game last night went to double overtime. So that I woke up and I saw that. I'm like, I like it even more. All right.
Yeah.
And I am on the Nuggets. I got 7. Toronto awful on the road, and Nuggets winning 88% of their games at home. Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab the Nuggets. I think they win by double digits. They're the best team in the West. I don't think it's particularly close.
Yeah, I mean 29-4 at home, and you have a 12-20 team on the road.
Yep.
And let's be honest, Denver's pretty good.
Yes.
Whether they win anything is one thing. If they
Correct.
don't, they don't. Let's see what happens in the playoffs. I gotta say though, I'm a little. So the KD and Booker looks pretty good. They've been. I'm all for my thought process. It takes a while to jump back into one or two things. Get a little flow going. Especially guys haven't played in a month. But hey, I'm wrong. He hasn't really missed a beat. This kid.
They played 3 games with him in. They're 3-0.
Yeah.
Granted, they played the Hornets, the Bulls, which are not good teams. Impressive win versus Dallas. I will say that one.
Yeah,
Dallas,
big win. I like Dallas there too.
I had the under in that game, so that did not work out. But no, Suns look good. I still don't think they're the best team in the West.
Listen, it's Denver for me, and I'll keep saying it. I think the Clippers are the scary kind of team there with
I think Clippers
George and Kawhi.
Too.
And
as long as they don't play Russell Westbrook all the time.
And I think the Warriors, I said the other day, you weren't here, they had a 19-1 out there for them to win. I think that's definitely
there's value there. I agree. It's still the Warriors.
It's okay. Them teams on the road in the NBA, it's almost like college basketball. You got guys sitting, right? I mean, it's load management days more at home than at home, more on the road than at home for these cats. So maybe that's why you get some of these totally disproportionate win-loss records from the road to home, So that's kind of odd. So I think they're worth a shot. And I don't want to say the Lakers because LeBron's out for the month and who knows what he's at. But AD's been playing well for them. But back to KD. So he came back. We talked about the Charlotte game. They were 10-point favorites. We're like, you got to take Charlotte there, even though they're depleted. Again, that looked like a spot, 10 points. He had 23 in there in 25 minutes or whatever. 30 minutes his next game against the Bulls, 40 minutes. So he looks to be getting back into game shape a little bit. Obviously he's playing a full lot versus the Mavs because, well, it was the Mavs and it was a wild one. But we said this about that Suns team to start the season. Like Ayton, we thought was unhappy down there, right? We thought he was going to get traded for KD. We thought that was going to be the deal. Like, all right, he's upset. Again, I want to say maybe the trade won't hurt him with their depth, because you're just going to play your big 3 or big 4 if you want to put Ayton in there with KD and Booker and Paul or whatever. But I don't know. Yeah, but NBA for me today, it was Cleveland because Boston was in a big game versus the Knicks.
Yep.
And Heat under, and probably the Denver at home. I mean,
that's fine.
But no comments. Nobody's in.
That's
what happens.
I was curious about that, so I went on. For whatever reason, it's not showing on StreamYard, but there's a bunch of comments on the YouTube channel.
Really? All right. Oh yeah, here they are. They're all on the YouTube.
Yeah, because it's showing on the top left of our thing. It's showing one person watching, and it only shows the Facebook. It's not showing anything with YouTube right now. That's weird.
I see. I have YouTube. Well, I say that has the YouTube's clicked up top, so I see it.
Yeah, I checked to make sure that
it's on YouTube.
Running.
I'm watching. It's on YouTube, so I see all the
I
comments.
have it up on my side monitor too. Yeah.
I can't even pull the comments up. All right, Tate. Well, I'll read them off there.
Yep.
For everybody, I see Tate the Great in here. Happy Monday. Let's go. March Madness. Let's get it. That is odd. I wonder why it's not pulling up like that. Why is that? Huh. I'm going to have to give it a big negative Nelly on the what's it. Oh, Michael's here. Good morning. Yeah, there's a comment. I'm like, what is? Yeah, weird. Whatever. Oh, it's on the YouTube channel. You allowed today, or would you go for USA, dude? Well, we have both. We have both of these futures. We have, and I'll pull them up. I loaded them in here. We have pending. We had Louisiana plus 330, South Alabama plus $9, Northern Kentucky 470, Townsend plus 6, Oral 180, Vermont 160, Colgate 225. And I think it's up to Louisiana 2 now, I believe. So I don't know. I'm not. I'm a winner either way in that one. So that helps me out. I'm going to be either a plus $1.30 or plus $8 there. And for the others, I didn't, because they're in the other banners when we punch them up individually. But coming into right now, we did hit the $4 on Kennesaw, but we were down. We had 9 other losers, so we're down in nickel. We're 1-9, but +4, so it's down 5. But we'll get a winner tonight in one of these games. Hey, South Alabama comes in, it wipes out everything, and we have 2 wins, and we're 2-10, and we're plus money. You can't really beat that. And for the newer stuff, I gotta fly back to StreamYard because there's no commenting here with 0 views showing. So I'm looking at Fordham, St. Louis in the A10, Clemson in the ACC, Hawaii, Big West, Quinny in the AA MAC, South Utah in the WAC. Those are just kind of quick ones this morning. After this, I'm going to do a couple videos on each conference. They'll be probably 5 or 6 minutes. I'm just going to run down what the odds are and what I'm leaning to. And they'll just be free pick videos loaded up on the Winner Free Pick page. So there's that. We'll talk about those more. Where's today's picks? Oh, that's the whole record. So, the funny thing is, last night, Tim, so I come in, I'm like, oh, Hofstra at 5.5. That's like a 7 now. Oral's 10. It went up. And I ended up, playing Oral Roberts at 11.5. I was leaning I look at a Furman there, but I end up taking Chatty, But you see the line moves. They do move. Michael. Oh, no. Hold on a second. I keep on hitting the thing on YouTube, Tim, and it's like, dude, do you want to report this person? So the Grizz I guess that's college Grizzlies, right? Is that Montana you're thinking about here? I'm guessing in some bigs.
Yes, it's Montana.
Montana Grizzlies. Like, I saw Youngstown next. But Grizzlies aren't playing today. I like Idaho State. There you go. It's right there, +5. Youngstown again. I'm leaning towards. I'm hoping Northern Kentucky gets it done there. I got that one. Over, I could see Hofstra -7. It keeps going up. It keeps going up. Or Roberts line keeps going up. I get it. I like it. Michael says the Cavaliers and the Nuggets tonight. Yes. College hoops. He's going BYU first half +4. I like him. I get it. I'll take the Dons plus whatever points I can get before tip. I've seen a trend where teams have played and they have not come. But that's the thing. It's the old rest equals rust kind of thing with Gonzaga and with again. I was on with Jesse and Ross today, and Jesse brought up a good point. He's like, if you look at the matchup here, Gonzaga at home against these guys in the past is laying like a 15, 16 kind of line, right? I mean, it's a line that's basically equivalent to this, where on the road when they go play in San Fran, it's 10 or 11. This line opens at 11 or 12. I'm thinking, I'll take Gonzaga here. I mean, hey, they put 104, 77 against St. Mary's, who plays defense, 97, 97, 108, 88, 99. The St. Mary's OT game, which they were winning before they lost OT, 88, 82. So, yeah, I'll lay 10 and 11. But the 12, I mean, they were laying 15 at home. They were laying 14.5 at home. They're laying 16 at home. They're laying 19 at home. They're laying 16.5 at home. And those teams are a little better. Those 2020 team, 2021, I think they're a better team than this team. On the road in San Fran, 9.5, 10. 16.5 again, 2021 team. 12. So now you're laying more than that now? I don't think the team's as good. I totally agree. Totally agree with Jesse on that one. Pounded Sports is in the house. I can't click on it, but here we are. 9-2 yesterday. Dogs were howling. Yes, they were. BYU +8. Chatty Nuga +5. I like it. Weber. Why so small? One miss. Yeah, that one. I ended up going over there. I was like, man, this total. Both of these games barely even got to 100. One got to 100. One didn't get to 100. The other one barely went over it. And I'm like, man, do you go under the 125 here? I end up going over it because I'm like, you know what? That looks just way too low. There's no way they're going to shoot 25% again. But I do like the dog in that matchup for what it's worth there. It just looks a little, I mean, come on. Let's go. State. Rob Franklin's in the house. Good morning. Michael, Zags are 1 of 5 ATS on neutrals. Yeah, again, it's a neutral. It's a big number. I just ran down their numbers. Campbell never in doubt. Should have won that game. Done turnovers down the stretch, says Rob. Tate's a great. Tim, LSU's 8.5 run favorite today against Butler. What in the world? What is that about? Where are you
I'm sorry, what? 8.5?
8.5?
I'm looking this up. Hold on 1 second. 8.5 run favorites? Holy crap. If that's the case, I am going to grab Butler. Yes, it is. LSU is a minus 1,800 today. Yeah, go ahead. Give me a. I'll take a little bit of Butler action plus 8.5 at minus 110. Let's ride with that. Let's do it.
I mean, crazy. Rob says Montana minus 4.5. The Grizzles here. Again, I got the 5.5 here with Idaho State. Well, it's 5. Maybe it's come down. Give me the dog. Louisiana. Again, I can't click on the comments. It's not showing. I'm watching here on the YouTube channel. So there is that. I'm going to see. That is just so odd that's doing that. I don't know. Well, anyway. Who else we got? So Louisiana, I'm torn on. I don't mind who wins that game. We have the futures locked in on both of these teams. South Alabama plus $9. Excellent. It wipes out our other losses, and we're up money after they win. That'll be plus 1,300 on our 2 wins. So again, I don't mind who wins that. New Orleans over the 154.5. This was a 156.5 last night. So it's come down again. I lean a little Southeast Louisiana there. Am I betting that game? No, I actually wanted to bet McNeese. I got him here as a freebie. Again, you see New Orleans plus 7. It's just one of those spots. I don't know. It went from 5 up to 7. I'll take some extra points for New Orleans. Let me pull out my Southland here. 80-67, 92-87. We're on a neutral. We're getting the touchdown. Lake Charles is not too far from me. I don't know exactly where Southeast Louisiana is in the breakdown of Louisiana. I guess it's south, just like New Orleans is. So you should have some fans, I think. I don't know. But yeah. Again, New Orleans in the chat here for what it's worth. Rob Franklin says Miami, Atlanta under 227. Remember 227? Anybody remember that show? Marla Gibbs and her family. I lean Heat under all the time. Why wouldn't we? That's where we go with that squad. Under. There's a little known trick to getting started in real estate, making $1,000, $2,000, or even $10,000 a day. Ads are working on YouTube. That is just so bizarre. I just turned. That we're still not getting comments here, Tim. What is that about? As I listen to myself live. That is the bizarre part. Next comment as I have to work my way down here. I really want to back South Alabama, says Michael. I think I'm going to grab them in the first half, a double revenge spot against Cajuns. I just don't know if they have an answer for Brown. Again, you don't really have to run that way. For me, listen, I know everybody's going to want to side on a game. Who do you like in this one? Do you like this one? I'm torn. I have both. The line moved to 2 here, right? It's up to 2. They don't think that a 8 seed is going to get it done. let's be honest. 8 seed, they were just favored over the 1 seed. This is a pretty good team. I mean, under. Do you want to do that? Rob Franklin says under 229. Look at this. Oh, yeah, 227 last time. Either way, I still like the under. I don't care what it is. Gabe coming in with McNeese plus 5.5 money line. I like it. I got a little McNeese in the chat. I believe I have it up here in the chat still. Oh, no, they came off. That was last night I was looking at McNeese. That was from the late show. I said, hey, how about a little McNeese tonight? Plus 5. Those were the late night picks. I hate to. It's confusing. I know. Let me just keep today's picks up here. Or you know what? We'll go to some tournament stuff what we got pending right now. I couldn't fit them all in. Maybe I could have. Could they all fit? They might have all fit on one. Let's see. Let's see if they all fit. Yeah. So they do. They do. We just have to spread out the Tuesday. So those are some. I'll throw the Tuesdays up again. I'll redo the. Well, not redo. I'll throw up some conference stuff for tomorrow's conference starters, and then I think there's one on Wednesday, and then Thursday they get rolling once again. I wonder why. You know what? I'm going to refresh my YouTube real fast here because it seems like it's a little behind. Although my phone one seems like it's up to date. I don't know why the desktop is behind the 8 ball. Oh, I think we're all right now. All right. This is a little better. Let's see where we're at here. There we go. Now we're a little bit there. It helps my eyes when I'm seeing two different things. Rob Franklin, Chattanooga Furman under the 150. Yes, we have the under. I believe we have it scrolling here in this game. So yes, under Chattanooga. I got a 153 on that one. Lane Elliott's here. What's up? How are you today, Lane? Rob Franklin likes McNeese also plus 5.5. The weekend was all right. I would have liked a better Sunday, but I really can't complain. I'm off to a 60%, 25 and 17 run heading into Sunday's action, so I'm not complaining. Finally catching some winners. Was it February? We weren't catching much. I keep clicking on this button waiting for Maurice's name to come up. It does not come up. I feel like I did because I took Heat Hawks under 227, went up to 229.5. You know what? I wouldn't worry. I mean, maybe somebody says they might play today. Like, whatever. Again, NBA, we have the no betting around crew and nothing but action side. Early like this, you're rolling the dice, literally. Hofstra. At least I got Hofstra -6 and BYU plus 6.5. Good numbers. I like Hofstra. Rob comes in. Townsend plus 5. Yeah, let's go Tigers. They're a tough squad. Groovy. I agree with Fordham. Prediction Higgs. All they do is win, even on road. Really? Fordham. Where's my Fordham? I mean, they're the 3 seed, and they have 20-something wins on the year. It's total. And I'm one of them. Like, man, wow, Fordham's a dog to a 15-win team. I don't get it. Yeah, and they just win. They just keep winning. Gabe coming in. Google South Alabama. I don't want to jinx Colgate, but I was close to making a bridge jumper play on them at -215. Thought it was close for winning. Yeah, listen, if Alabama wins, come on, that's a nice one. We pull out an 8 seed at 9-1 odds there. Yeah. As for the Colgate, again, I was working with Jesse today when he's talking about it. He's like, man, Higgs is coming in on a favorite, and I don't, that. One, I don't like to just do that based on, I don't know. But them at a 225. When you're 18-1 in conference play, Gabe, whether it's them or Roberts or Vermont, like just teams that destroy, I'll lay a short little 160. Again, that's really the top of my numbers, 150, 160 kind of range, or Roberts 180. just I got to do it. It's 225. I'll take a shot. 18-1. I mean, okay, so maybe if they now maybe they got 20 wins after the first round or whatever they're at. If they end up 20-2, all right, whatever. So be it. I'll take a loss. Marie says, what do you think about Northern Kentucky money line? I don't think it's terrible. I mean, if you like the dog, play a money line. I mean, we're getting. Does this line go up? Is it a hanging steady 2.5 threes? It's you have a battle of two teams here. They split on the year. Youngstown wins convincingly, right? 74-56. Northern Kentucky needed overtime at home in a game that was back and forth the entire way. Let's see. 21 turnovers for Youngstown. 13 for Northern. Northern shot bad, 36%. They still pulled out a win. The other guy shot 43%. I think this line's right around where it should be. I get you want to take the Penguins. We've had the Penguins a few times in here. We can't complain about Youngstown. Winning ATS on the year. Take the great. My fault. Takes my mind. Grabs hates because college hoops. Never the NBA. My fault. No, I wasn't sure. Just said Grizzles. I was. That's just an autoplay. I think NBA because one, I don't think people know all the names to college basketball teams, especially rolling out of Big Sky, the Summit, Atlantic Sun, stuff like that. Not right. I like Clemson pick, feeling the Nuggets at home again tonight. Yeah, Nuggets, Raptors bad on the road. Nuggets good at home. It's really quite simple. Now you worry about them getting up big and then Toronto sliding in behind after they're up 10 or something, but I still like it. Clemson's just playing good little ball. And again, for odd-wise, do we want to go at a Duke? Listen, I've never bet Duke to win the ACC, ever. I don't care how good their teams are. 270 is probably the worst odds they've had in a decade. Miami, I can't talk you off a plus 350 on Miami. It's still a nice number. I did think about Florida State at a 200-1 odd there. Cause, okay, Georgia Tech, I think they could beat Georgia Tech. Pitt, it's possible. Then they have Duke and Miami. I'm like, you know what? Listen, all right, we throw away $100 on the Diamondbacks for a season. At least they get 162 games out of that to win the West. This one here, let's be honest. Can they beat Georgetown and Georgia Tech and Pitt? I think they could. But then you got Duke and Miami. I don't know. Will I be betting Florida State tomorrow? Yes. Yes, I will. Take the great Grand Canyon. Brace Drew Magic. Yeah, last night I said on the show, we ran through the tournament real fast. I said, I'll probably do a little Sam Houston plus 160 and Stephen F. Austin plus 15-1 there. Just because I told you the cat down the street for me, a few years down, he played for Sam Houston. Stephen F. Austin's in the neighborhood. Although I should really grab the little Texas Pan Am because a kid from my son's high school is going there to play ball next year. But it is what it is. Take the 1400 Grand Canyon, the Lopes. LSU probably wins at 16-1. Really, Nick? Nick's like LSU? I don't even think I wrote down. Well, that's on. They start up Wednesday, so I got the Tuesday stuff in front of me. I'm not going to dig out for the SEC on the bottom of the pile, alphabetical order. I don't even think I wrote down the odds. I think Arkansas, I think, is a 8 or 10 seed, and they have like longer odds there. That'd be the furthest I'd go down the line. But even there,
I think we said LSU 16-1. I think he was referring to baseball.
Oh, baseball. All right. I was like basketball. I was like 6. And honestly, I don't even know if I wrote down the LSU odds because they're probably a lot worse than 16-1. Conference USA, where are they here? Mountain West. SEC is for me. LSU, 14 seed. Yeah, I didn't even write them down. I didn't even write down the odds. I stopped at Missouri 25-1. Actually, Vanderbilt as a 6 seed got the last one. 60-1. I mean, Arkansas is the 10 seed. They got better odds than Auburn, Missouri, Florida, Mississippi State. I even write their odds down because they were so far off of after 60-1. You know. I'm really annoyed at StreamYard today with no comments being able to be posted. All right, next up we got Tate the Great. Weber over to 126.5. I have to. It's such a low line. I got to go over the number there. Got to go over the number. Where are we at next? Tate the Great saying, I know we got that one. Rob, I lean South Alabama, but if the big man gets in trouble, their defense will fall apart. Possibly. Again, to me, I got a free roll here. I got both teams. I'm happy. Moneyline Markel's in the house. Preseason MLB today. I'm going to say Houston with Hunter Brown. We're going to fade the St. Louis Cardinals there. I will definitely take Detroit against Chris Sale. I might have to add those. These are going to, you know what? I'm going to add these to the chat right now. Where is MLB spring training? I know I have I thought I had a thing up for them. I could be wrong, and I'm 100% wrong. I do not have a spring training record up there. Weird. Oh, I'll add it in now, and we'll do some spring training. So, here we go. We are 8-2 plus 10 baby dollars. Pull up some. Do I have my live screen with me? No, I don't have my live screen. Let's get some up to the minute odds here, though, as best as we can. So we can get the Tigers at a plus 135. What line do you have here on the Tigers, Tim? Can you pull up a live line? Hold on. I got another screen. Hold on.
I got 160 on Bovada.
Plus 160.
Yep.
You know, let's see what they have. I'm just going to run to the Picks and Parlays page, see what they have here. Oh, of course, no MLB. Why would they have MLB on there? All right.
They never have spring training on the site.
All right. So we have all right, Tigers plus 160. What do we have for the Astros? To Astros, Padres. Nick, we got an Astro line? What are they at? Tim, I'm sorry, Nick, I called you. Still
Astros is a pick on minus 110.
All right, Astros minus 110. How about Padres?
San Diego. I don't have a Padres line unless I'm missing it.
Playing the Dodgers.
Yep, I got him. Plus 150.
No Syndergaard lane one. Is that a joke? And who else are we gonna do? That's it. We'll do a 3-pack of spring training baseball. There you go. Spring training in the house. Spring training baseball makes a appearance today. Now I got to go back here. All right. Okie dokie, artichoke. There's some spring MLB. For those interested. Throw that on Twitter as well. Because why wouldn't we? All right. Markel Spring. There's Nick. Team no betting allowed. He is not a NBA action guy. David's in house. Mariners minus 130. I saw that against the Cubbies. I don't hate him at that short number, although I'm a Cubby backer. I just don't know much about Wisniewski there. Rob's coming in with some cold cash on the ice. Edmonton, Buffalo over. Well, Buffalo's off a nice big win. You want to go over the total? I don't hate it. Both teams on overruns. 7.5. Holy cow. I think you had to bet it when it's that high, right? Gabe, what is St. Louis? 1450. Mike Graves saying, yeah. 14. St. Louis is a 1450. And these were off of Will Hill, Caesars. These were Will Hill, Caesars lines. Michael, I got $5 on Florida State plus 25. Here you go. Yes, I'm glad you bet it, Mike. Well, at the beginning of the year, we liked Florida State. It's been a bad season, but who knows? If they're healthy, you could steal a couple games. The good thing is that they'll be plus, as an underdog, there'll be plus dollar daddies, Tim's favorite. So that's good. Raheem Jordan's in the house. Welcome. Tamoose, what do you got here? Idaho State is where I'm leaning. Yes, Townsend, 2 doggies. I like it. I'm following you to Doggyville. Let's go to the pound. Gabe's taking Wilmington and BYU. The Wilmington one's a tough play. You got a Hofstra team. I think I ran off that they've. Let me get my late night money notes here. Where's Javi? So 12 in a row, 11-1 ATS run. Like, do we really want to? I don't want to get in front of that one. They beat these guys 70-46 last time they played. Moneyline Markel's thinking of taking the Guardians plus 115 against the Angels. I thought about it with Savali. I just looked at it. Yes. I'm asking every day until preseason. I try to throw out a little preseason. We have. I mean, again, we're couple losers lately, but we'll bounce back. That'll be more for maybe like tomorrow's another kind of short day. I'll have a lot of the college basketball already done, ahead of time with that. But then let's be honest, I'm going to concentrate on college basketball as opposed to the NBA preseason. Obviously there'll be not a lot of after Selection Sunday. We'll have a couple days to do more of that because I'll already have my tournament bets in on Sunday, and then I'll worry about the NIT in the smaller conferences on Tuesday, Wednesday. And those are kind of not easy handicaps, but you look at who doesn't want to be there, who's excited to be there, what guys are going to want to play and stuff like that. So I like those small tournaments. Rob Thomas shot Brentford and Fulham, both teams to score minus 127. A little action on the pitch for you soccer fans, although I can't even pull it up because StreamYard is pathetic. Tells me I have one person watching today. Great. Jesse Schul's in the house. Welcome, Jess. Rob saying Buffalo, Edmonton. Drazatali prop to score a goal, I guess. That's your guy. Yeah, that Buffalo, it's a total of 7.5, it says here on coverage. Again, I don't have it right up in front of me on my live screen, but man, 6.5 all over the place. What the heck? I mean, I remember like you'd have like a 4.5. I think I remember like a 4 when like Patrick Waugh and like Dominic Hasek were between the pipes. And now we're getting 6.5 like they're steady money. Crazy. Here's some MLB. Tigers, Astros, Padres are posted. Idaho State, New Orleans, Milwaukee, Moneyline, Weber. You know what? I got to keep saying I know people watch after the fact, and they just listen. I should say listen after the fact. So Idaho State plus 5, New Orleans plus 7, Milwaukee Moneyline. Should be about $1.15, 120. Weber Grill over to 126.5. Chattanooga under 153. BYU plus 7. And the San Francisco Dons plus 14 spot. Tournament action. We do have Alabama, South Alabama plus 900, Louisiana plus 330 pending in the Sun Belt. Northern Kentucky plus 470 pending in Horizon. Townsend plus $6 in the CAA. Oral minus 180. Vermont minus 160. Colgate minus 225. A couple faves. So, I don't know. We should go 3-0 there. It'll be nice. Tuesday. So we're looking at Fordham plus 1100. St. Louis plus 1450 in the A10. Clemson plus $6. Hawaii plus 750 in the Big West. Quinnipiac plus $4. And Southern Utah plus 550. There you go. Back to the YouTube channel for comments, and there are none. Nothing new. Nothing new to report. Shame on StreamYard. I'm going to write them a strongly worded message. All right, well, chat's up to date. Nobody's talking. We're out of here. That's it. Short show. It is what it is. Back tonight. Late night money. Look headlines. College free picks. Whatever you want to call it. Listen in. That's it. We're out of here. Good luck.